St. Patrick's Day Parade News Conference from the city of Savannah. This is the second and final news briefing ahead of Monday's parade. The city is expected to cover cleanliness, parking, transportation, and public safety. Let's go ahead and listen in.
A lot of our officials will be throughout the weekend, making sure everything is working. Last week, we shared with you all some vital information on public safety. Thank you all to the media for your great coverage this week and getting that word out. Today, we're going to focus on cleanliness, parking, and transportation. As we say, be green, keep it clean. So I'm going to start out today with an introduction of all our staff joining us. Of course, City Manager Jay Melder is here with us today. On our bookends, we have our chiefs, Chief Faye DeMassimo, Planning and Economic Development, Chief of Government Operations, Gene Pravat. We have Senior Director Kiana Andrews, Senior Director of Sanitation, Kiana Andrews, Senior Director of Park and Tree, Gordon Denny, Senior Director of Transportation, Mr. Steve Henry, Senior Director of Parking and Mobility Services, Mr. Sean Brandon. And of course, from Savannah Police Department, you know him, Sergeant Jason Pagliaro is joining us again to give us some public safety reminders. So we're going to kick things off with our city manager, Mr. Jay Melder.
Thanks, Joshua. Would like to also add that our public safety chiefs and assistant chiefs are in the room with us, Chief Gunther and Assistant Chief Gavin, and our fire chief, Chief Elsie Kitchen, and Deputy Chief Handy and Assistant Chiefs McCutcheon and Frazier, who are here. So of course, St. Patrick's Day is hands on deck for the city of Savannah. It's our biggest event. We were really glad that everyone joined us several days ago to discuss public safety. St. Patrick's Day is a public safety event for the city of Savannah. We started the Major Special Events Task Force, which is focused on public safety, and we were able to brief you out. And if you have any questions about public safety, of course, Sergeant Pagliaro is going to come up at the end, but we have our public safety chiefs here as well. So number one, just want to make sure that we understand that public safety is the priority for all major special events, and especially St. Patrick's Day, which is our largest events and in many cases our most complicated. But to really want to focus on the operations of St. Patrick's Day and how kind of public safety is blended through all of those streams. This is our 201st St. Patrick's Day Parade, as you know. So we know how to do this and know how to do it well, but we're always changing and innovating what we're doing, and that's why we wanted to invite you in to our traffic control center and to see the capabilities that we have. This will be the command center for St. Patrick's Day. Everyone who will be in a command posture during that time will be here to be able to coordinate all of our operations and all of our public safety events. But of course, we're going to share a lot of information today with the public on how you can enjoy St. Patrick's Day and St. Patrick's Day weekend, how it can be most effective and easy for you, and how you can make sure that you get in safely and you have a great time and you leave safely as well. These are all going to be pretty intuitive things, but we are going to throw a lot of information at you. So please know that you can find this on our website, all of this information, www.savannahga.gov/St. Pat's. It's all going to be there, /St. Pat's, all of this information. But as Joshua said, this press conference is really just an annual reminder to keep the green in St. Patrick's Day, and that means keep it clean. St. Patrick's Day is enjoyed in the nation's largest historic landmark district. Beautiful 22 historic squares, wonderful streets, beautiful landscaping, and we want to keep it that way. So pack it in, pack it out, respect the space, respect others who are there to enjoy themselves, and clean up after yourselves and have a responsible and great time. And with that, let's start off with cleanliness, and we will have our Senior Director of Sanitation, Kiana Andrews, come and talk about our sanitation operations over the weekend and on Monday. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I would like to let everyone know that sanitation will be out in full force on Monday. We'll have a presence before, during, and after the festivities. We'll have plenty of containers out in the festival zone, within our parks and along the parade route itself. So we ask that those be utilized for disposal of your waste. For the general public, we ask that as you attend the parade, that you bring your own bags if you choose, but if not, use the containers that are around in the general area and help us keep it clean. Again, we use the term pack it in, pack it out, which is very important. If you bring it with you, be sure you either dispose of it or take it with you. For businesses that are going to be participating, we ask that you use the right waste protocol, which is use the compactors that are in your lane. Please do not put bags or trash out in front of your businesses. They attract rodents and they could be an obstruction for those that are walking along the pathway. If for whatever reason your compactor becomes full or it breaks down, we ask that you find the closest compactor in the lane and utilize that as well. Again, we want to have a good time. That is the whole meaning of this. But at the same time, we want to make sure that we keep it clean. And I would also say, please remember, Savannah gets bitter when people litter. Thank you. And I'd like to introduce Mr. Gordon Denny. Thank you, guys.
Good afternoon. My name is Gordon Denny. I'm the Senior Director of the city's Park and Tree Department. The Park and Tree Department, year-round, spends a lot of time maintaining the beautiful squares and parks downtown. We have a dedicated staff of about 47 employees who take a lot of pride in what they do. They do an amazing job, and we ask that you respect that by being mindful of the landscaping. What we tend to do prior to the event is we will fence off certain landscape beds to try to keep people out of it. Again, we ask that you respect these areas and the hard work that they do, and please stay out of these areas. So for the squares, as you may recall, they will close at midnight the night before in preparation for the 6 a.m. land rush. For those participating in the land rush, they can review the rules and regulations and requirements at, again, the Savannah website is savannahga.gov/St. Pat's. A few reminders, and bear with me while I read them because there are a few. The following items are prohibited in the squares, and this is important to remember as you're making your preparations. There are to be no grills, styrofoam, glass, amplified sound, kegs, scaffolding, stages, advertisements, barriers, bartenders, ladders, and personal portable toilets. So again, please review what is and is not allowed in, and take that in mind as you are preparing for the event. As Q Hana previously mentioned, additional trash and recycling will be set out in the squares. We also have employees within the squares who try to help contain the litter as well as empty full receptacles. We ask that you help out by, again, packing out what you pack in. It's a lot of help. We'll have some extra bags that we can hand out, some brown bags to help people with the litter, but we ask that you bring your stuff and then you take it out. And lastly, as a reminder, please stay off our monuments. These are historic monuments. They're very delicate. We ask that you respect them and you stay off all monuments and statues. After the parade, about 4 o'clock, we'll be shutting down the squares, and it takes about 2 hours. Our staff will come in, we'll clean everything, we'll get it back to the way it was before, and we'll open them back up at 6 o'clock. So thank you, and I'm going to introduce Mr. Sean Brandon. Next.
Good morning. Sean Brandon, Senior Director of Mobility and Parking. Every year I come to you all seemingly as a broken record, and I repeat the same thing, and I will do that again this year. Please come with a plan. Our website will give you a number of options of how to get in and out of downtown, both during the weekend and on parade day. Please review those options, make the best one for you. If you are going to drive into Savannah, particularly on and with that, I will let everyone know that we don't pre-sale the whole garage. We only pre-sale about 200 spaces per garage. So even if we say that pre-sales are sold out, there probably will still be some spaces left in that garage on parade day. As we did last year, it will be a flat rate of $25 during what we would call the festival period, which is going to be Saturday, Sunday, Monday. If you are going to come into Savannah and you intend on parking at a city-owned garage, please make sure it is a city-owned garage. It will specifically say City of Savannah. If you park in a non-city-owned garage, you will be charged whatever they are charging at that point on that day. Monthly card holders, if you are a monthly card holder, on Monday, we will honor your ability to be in the garage that you are assigned to up until 8 a.m. And what that really means is we're not going to start selling out to the general public until 8 a.m. And so if it's a little bit after 8 a.m., you still probably can get in with your monthly card, but once the garages are full, they are full. I will note, and it's the same every year, Bryan Street, State Street, and Whitaker are subject to the parade once you are in that garage. What that means is, particularly for Bryan and State Street, those garages, we cannot let you out until the parade is done. Police have cleared the street and have given us the all clear to let vehicles out. It is conceivable, and we tell people, even when they're coming in on the parade day, you might be in that garage until 2, 3, 4 o'clock. So please plan accordingly to that end. I would ask within the garages, and just as a general rule, please no glass. If you're coming into the garage, that's a rule on the street, but it is also a rule in garages. Plastic containers are fine. Please restrict use of glass. One thing that we've been doing the past couple of years that we will do again this year, rideshare. We want to encourage that option. And to that end, we have set up geofencing, which will be active Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and Monday night. And what that basically means is if you try to call rideshare, it will direct you to a specific pickup drop-off point. We have 3 of those points. You can see what those points are on the city's St. Patrick's Day website. Those geofences will go active at 10 p.m. every night and extend until 4 a.m. the next day. I will also note, if you simply walk out of the geofence, you will be able to get rideshare, but at that point you're out of the most congested area where we don't want to see a mass of cars causing congestion. Other than that, I will say have a plan, and ultimately please have a good time. That's what this entire event is really about. With that, I will introduce Steve Henry. He is the Senior Director of Transportation.
Good afternoon. So we're expecting a busy weekend, and starting on Friday, this room is going to be very active as we are expecting heavy traffic, and we'll have periods of congestion downtown beginning as early as Friday. You know, we want our visitors to plan on and anticipate delays and ask that they be patient. If you're going to be walking, use our sidewalks and our crosswalks. If you're biking, use the bike routes. And if you're driving, have a plan. Know where you're going to park. And again, be patient, because there's going to be delays as we get into the weekend and we experience congestion. I'd ask that our visitors consider carpool or public transportation to help reduce the number of vehicles we have on our surface streets. Starting Friday, the City of Savannah's Transportation Department will be supporting Savannah PD throughout the event, and it reduces delays by monitoring traffic cameras, implementing special traffic signal plans, and adjusting pedestrian signal timing based on crowds. And we'll manage those closures. And I'll give an idea of what we're looking at. This is more of an overview of a lot of the downtown streets that we'll be viewing over the weekend. So some of the closures that you'll see early as Friday. Montgomery Street will be closed. Montgomery, Jefferson, and Bonnard. West side of Ellis Square would be closed between Congress and Bryan. St. Julian will be closed between MLK and Johnson. And then additional streets around City Market are subject to be closed during the event based on crowds and public safety. It tends to be phased in with Congress Street between MLK and Whitaker. Bryan between, second phase tends to be Bryan between Bonnard and MLK. And then lastly, it would be Bryan, that last piece between Bonnard and Whitaker. And those closures would also incorporate the cross streets from Broughton to Bay during that same period. Additionally, and new this year, parking will be prohibited Friday through Monday for Congress Street between MLK and Whitaker, Bryan Street for the same stretch, minus the piece between Whitaker and Bonnard, and MLK will prohibit parking between Bay and River Street for that same period. River Street ramps, as we've already, we note regularly, will be closed for the event throughout the weekend. River Street will be closed, except for delivery hours, which start at 4 a.m. and run through 10 a.m. And then deliveries can only enter at MLK. So just reminders, through the event, I recommend using the Waze app, which to help avoid traffic issues or road closures. Suggest you come early and use city garages, and most of all, have a plan, and please be patient. Thank you. Next up is a representative from Chatham Area Transit. Mary?
Thank you. Good afternoon, y'all. Mary Moskowitz, Chief of Planning and Infrastructure Development for Chatham Area Transit. We are excited to share the details of our transit services for the 2025 St. Patrick's Day celebrations here in Savannah. As you know, St. Patrick's is one of the busiest times of year for transportation, and our priority is to ensure safe, efficient, and accessible transportation for everyone. Chatham Area Transit will be making several service adjustments during the St. Patrick's Day celebrations. Thanks to the City of Savannah, their sponsorship, there will be zero fare transportation services on all of CAT's fixed route and paratransit services Saturday, March 15th, Sunday, March 16th, and Monday, March 17th. The Savannah Bells ferries will be operating daily from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m., March 15th through the 17th. On Saturday and Sunday, the Savannah Bells ferries will not be stopping at the City Hall landing after 4 p.m. On Monday, March 17th, the ferries will only serve the Savannah Convention Center and the Wavinger landing. There will be no service to the City Hall landing on St. Patrick's Day. Our fixed route buses will be running a reduced holiday schedule on Monday, March 17th, with reroutes needed due to road closures. All fixed route services provide service to the Joe Murray River Intermodal Transit Center located at 610 West Oglethorpe Avenue, except for routes 6 and 12. There will be no reroutes anticipated on Route 3 West Chatham, Route 3B Augusta Avenue, Route 4 Barnard, Route 5 Port Wentworth, the 7 DC Cloverdale Carver Village, 17 Silk Hope, and 25 West Lake. We do anticipate reroutes on the following routes: Route 10, East Savannah, Route 14, Abercorn, Routes 27, 28 on Waters, and Route 31, Skidway Sandfly. The downtown DOT shuttle will not be operating on Monday, March 17th, with the exception of the 7 DC that services Cloverdale and Carver Village. Normal operations will resume on Tuesday, March 18th. Please be patient, as transit services may experience delays due to road conditions and road closures. As a reminder, large coolers and large bags, or no coolers and large bags, are allowed on CAT buses, and there is no eating or drinking permitted on CAT vehicles. CAT strives to provide service for all users, not just those getting to the St. Patrick's Day festivities, but our riders still need to get to their daily uses, like doctor's appointments and education, throughout the day. We ask that everybody be understanding and thoughtful of others while utilizing transit services. In addition, CAT is pleased to announce that we will be having special shuttle service to the St. Patrick's Day Parade available on Monday, March 17th. The shuttles will be available from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Riders can board at 2 locations, the Walmart on Island Town Center at 4725 US Highway 80, and we have a new location this year at the Walmart on Abercorn at 14030 Abercorn Street. CAT would like to thank these Walmart locations for allowing us to use their parking lots as shuttle pickup locations. When you arrive at the shuttle location, please look for the CAT signage to direct you to the shuttle pickup location. This year, we are not running a special shuttle from Port Wentworth, but you can still catch the Route 5, Port Wentworth to the ITC. The fares for the special shuttle service are $5 and can be purchased via the Token Transit app. There will be no cash accepted. And if you download the Token Transit app, you'll get, and I was going to try to pull it up, and I'm not able to get it up right now, but you will be directed to the special ticket. That ticket will not be activated until Monday, March 17th. You can download this app from the App Store or the Google Play Store, and you're just going to show that digital pass to the operator when you get on the shuttle. For more information, you can visit our website at catchacat.org. Thank you, and we look forward to celebrating St. Patrick's Day with you. And I'm going to hand it off to the Savannah Police Department.
Good afternoon. Sergeant Pagliaro from the Savannah Police Department. Want to remind everybody St. Pat's is an all-hands event for SPD, so we will have everybody who is not working in a precinct down in the downtown area. All of our precincts will be fully staffed for the event, so we'll still provide service outside of the festival area along with the officers that are in the downtown area. Please note that local ordinance violations, the fines are going to be higher during the event, so we want to make sure that you're abiding by the local ordinances. Misdemeanor and felony arrest will be taken out to the Chatham County Detention Center. There will not be a speed court this year, so if you get arrested and you don't have somebody to come bond you out, you're going to stay there until you see a judge on Monday. Our traffic unit, our heat units, and GSP are going to be out in force this weekend, so please don't drink and drive. If you're going to drink, don't drive. If you're going to drive, don't drink. It's a hefty fine, and it's not worth it. Reminder, you can place items out on the parade route at 5 p.m. on Sunday. Anything that is placed out cannot block the roadway. It cannot block the sidewalk. Please don't chain it or lock it to somebody's fence, somebody's trees, or city infrastructure to include parking meters, signage, and the like. If you do, they will be taken and they will be brought to the Mason Room over at the Civic Center. You can retrieve them from there. As a reminder, Monday, the To-Go Cup Zone extends all the way to Victory Drive, so open container will be permitted from River Street all the way to Victory Drive between the Truman Parkway and MLK. That is Monday only. Want to remind everybody, if you come downtown, if you're coming down for the festival, you park your vehicles down here, please lock your car. Please keep any valuables hidden safely away. We don't want to have anything unsecured in your vehicle. Please don't leave your guns out in your car. Please don't leave your guns unlocked. Leave it at home, or make sure you lock it in your trunk or your glove box. If your vehicles are towed on Monday from the parade route, the only way you can get it back is to go to the Northwest Precinct. That's at 602 East Lathrop. Get your tow form and then go pick it up. Please pay attention to the signage. Tow rates are also increased for the festival. We would prefer not to tow any vehicles. All of the no parking zones are up on the city website. They're all on that map as well. Make sure you're not parking in that zone. Signs are up. We're checking those signs every day, making sure they're still there. Please don't park in the no parking zones. We will start towing vehicles as early as 4 a.m. on Monday, and we would prefer to see this year have no tows, but if you do get towed, that's going to be the process to get your vehicle back. We have enhanced security measures. We've talked about them repeatedly over past press conferences. Please be patient. Those enhanced measures take some time to put up. They also take some time to tear down, so the parade may last a little longer on the tear down. Be patient with us. Come down, have fun, enjoy yourself. Be patient with the officers and the troopers and the folks from other agencies that are out here. It's a long day for them. They get in at 3, 4 in the morning, and they are working clear through to the end of that parade. be patient with them. They're doing, if they don't know where to give you directions to, find another officer. Some of them are coming in from out of town and may not know where to tell you to go. And last but not least, if you see something, say something. You cannot miss our officers. They're out in uniform. They have blue reflective vests on or have their green traffic vests on. Everybody is clearly visible. If you see something, grab somebody, let them know what's going on so we can address it. And that's all I've got.
So we'll wrap it up and then do any questions that you have for us. But just a reminder, today we went over how to prepare, how to get here, how to behave when you're having fun and celebrating over the weekend, what's going to happen to you if you don't behave.
All right, you've been listening to Savannah City leaders provide information about this upcoming St. Patrick's Day parade taking place on Monday. Stay tuned with WJCL 22 News all week long for St. Patrick's Day celebrations happening, as well as more information. And for additional information on the parade, public safety, parking, and more, you can go to our website, WJCL.com. You can also download the WJCL 22 News app. We're going to return you now to your regular scheduled programming.